heard something. Wasn't sure what it was, just figured it was people yelling at each other. And then the voice I had heard just a moment before got louder. I said something to the effect of, "Oh, so you're going to pretend like you don't hear me now, huh?" And that's when I turned around, realized this guy was confronting me, and turned on my goggle camera because I wasn't sure what his issue was. The red line shows the direction I was coming back from. As I realized I was running out of sidewalk close to the highway, I cut across the parking areas. I'm not sure. One of the blue lines is where I cut through between the cars. Apparently this young fella was intimidated because I had passed, I think he thinks too close to his car, which is the blue car. The first you see the black car and then the blue car. And then I was somewhere beyond where the green arrow gestures when I realized he was talking to me saying, "You gotta pretend like you don't hear me, huh?" If you notice, by now I'm far away from his blue car. I have no idea. He has small children in there at this point. I'm wondering, why is he confronting me? As it turns out, he's nervous about his car for whatever reason. I'm well beyond it, and I'm not looking back at it until he confronts me.
Yeah, I know. I smack the shit out. Go back next to my car and get to looking. I'm gonna smack the shit out.
Which one's yours?
Yeah, don't.
Okay, I'll admit, a little bit childish on my point. I'm not interested in his car. I'm not even aware at this point there are kids in the car, young kids who should not have been left in a locked car. It's pretty warm that day.
Don't worry about it. Go ahead. I'm gonna smack the shit out. You can play with me if you want.
This black one? Piece of crap.
You got the wrong car, you white cracker. You got the wrong car, you cracker.
I can't help it if you can't point out the right car.
Looks car. So I'm really complying, except I still don't know which car is his. Granted, he may be a little bit triggered. I don't know what he's hiding in his car other than he locked his kids in it and he was inside the store. I don't know, is that legal in Virginia? I'm not sure. It was. I was pretty hot and sweaty. I'm wearing shorts and I'm sweating my butt off. But he literally keeps me going to look for his car.
Which car?
Don't worry about it. The one your mother got.
Okay, at this point, I'm shooting for the SUV on the other side of the blue car because now I see in the corner of my eye 2 young kids bouncing around inside the car.
My mother doesn't have this one.
Walk with your partner right here. That's all you worried about car. You broke as shit and you ain't got no car.
You're crazy, man.
Take your white ass somewhere else, nigga.
Are you a racist?
Yeah, I'm racist, nigga.
Well, shame on you. It's the 21st century. You need to open your mind.
Looking at people's car for what?
You don't look at people's cars?
Nah, for what? You ain't got nothing in them.
If I'm walking by here,
you ain't got nothing in them.
I'm looking at a sign.
You don't have nothing in them.
I have nothing in that store.
You don't, bro. You just looking at niggas' cars. Bro.
I'm looking in the store.
You lucky you the person you
I have nothing in the store, and I'm looking in the store.
You lucky you were old here. I would have slapped the shit out of you, bro. God.
Go fuck yourself.
But I really smack your ass, though, bro. You laughing, bro. I'm not playing, bro.
Well, you need to laugh.
Yeah, you need to get the fuck.
You need to lighten up.
You need to stop looking at niggas' cars.
You need to get your face out of my face.
What? Or what?
Or what?
Yeah, or what?
Or what are you gonna do?
What? Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Nigga, you's a bitch.
All right, here. So when I turned off my goggle camera, I turned around and there was a lady in a car with her iPhone pointing at us, recording it, and she put the iPhone down. She says, "I've already called the police." So, assuming that she had called Fairfax County Police, which she had not apparently, I found out later, I decided I should wait around so the police don't have to go looking for me. I don't want to tie up police resources any more than I have to. So I wait there, and I make some more observations in case the police show up. So I'm concerned about the kids now being locked up in the car. When I first walked by, I didn't even notice them, but here we are. The guy confronts me, lady allegedly calls the police, and there are 2 kids locked in the car by themselves in 80+ degree weather.
If it's that car, child abandonment. He is more than 50 feet away from 2 very small children. If that's what he's reacting to, he's going to jail.
When you have a confrontation like this, a lot of adrenaline flowing, time warps into slow or fast motion. When the police came, I could not remember, why did I have my phone out where he could grab it in the first place? Well, long story short, I had pulled my phone out to call the police. When I saw the lady and she explained she already called the police, I just hadn't put it back yet. And stupid me, I know people grab and go with people's expensive phones. I know better. Why I didn't put it back in my pocket by now, I don't know, but he took full advantage of it. And I had it out for quite a while. He confronted me again. Silly me.
I'm only hanging out because that lady told me she called the police. I don't want them to have to look for me.
Alright, you can
and I got him on video threatening me.
That's fine, you can stand right over there.
You're going to jail.
Watch out, bro. Watch out. I don't give a fuck about jail, nigga. I come from jail.
Well,
yeah, I come from jail.
You didn't react to that car, that car, that car, or that car.
I don't give a fuck.
Therefore, when you get thrown in handcuffs, what's going to happen to these 2 very young children?
I don't give a fuck.
I know you don't.
Looking at people.
Now I'm going to psychoanalyze this for a bit. He knows he's communicated a threat. I can't remember, did I already tell him I'm recording? I'm not sure, but I explained to him what's going to happen to those 2 kids when he gets thrown in the handcuffs. I don't want him thrown in handcuffs in front of his kids. I don't want his kids to see that, and I'm trying to explain that to him, and clearly he says he doesn't give a, well, you heard his words. I use those words too, but I'm trying to be polite. He does not care about his kids. He doesn't care if they see him get locked up in handcuffs. This was a concern of mine. He didn't care about that. And that goes right into not caring enough about them to not leave them in a car in 80 degree plus weather.
That is the problem with you. You don't give a fuck.
You're looking in people's cars.
I've deduced that that's your car. You don't care if you get put in handcuffs and taken away.
I don't care.
What's going to happen to them?
I don't care.
I know you don't care. What's going to happen to them? You don't care is your answer.
I don't care. You going to do something?
I'm not doing shit.
Alright then, so get the fuck.
I'm recording you.
Get the fuck.
I see that you have abandoned your kids.
Get the fuck.
And you've clearly stated you don't give a fuck about your kids.
Okay, in reviewing this, I see that I did clearly tell him I'm recording him. In the state of Virginia, I'm not required to, as long as I'm in the conversation I'm recording. It's a single person consent state. He still doesn't give a beep. She catches on. Here she is pointing right at me. Say, you're recording from those glasses? Yes, I'm recording from these glasses. Really, I wish I had my body cam because battery lasts 10 or 12 hours. I think these glasses, the battery lasts less than an hour. Shame on me for not having my body cam with me when I'm in this friggin' neighborhood. But yes, ma'am, I am recording from my glasses. You're aware of that. He's been told that. Strange, when he grabs and goes, he grabs my phone, not the glasses. These criminals aren't very smart.
In your glasses?
I do, and he's going to jail.
Fucking camera this
Guys recording that you were looking in their car also? What are you doing?
United States Constitution, First Amendment. If I see it, I can record it, and I can report it.
What are you doing?
Okay, so while he was in the store talking to her, apparently he convinced her that I was looking at his kids. Again, I didn't notice the kids. Didn't even turn on the recording device until he confronted me long after I passed the kids. She's convinced that I'm some kind of weirdo filming kids. I don't film kids unless it's with parents' permission at a soccer game or a baseball game. That's not my dig. But he's convinced her that that's what I'm doing, and now she's confronting me as though I had. I have all of my recordings from this camera. The police are welcome to review them all in their entirety. I'm trying to minimize this so that YouTube will let me load it all in one shot. In fact, I had offered the camera in its entirety to the police, and they suggested I take it home and I cut down to the parts that I want them to see. Not trying to hide anything. I can see where people might be suspicious of that, but the police did have the opportunity to take the camera from my hands and review the recording in its entirety.
That's why he's in there, leaving his small children more than 50 feet away, and he tells me he doesn't care.
You's a white saltine cracker. You ain't got.
I make $120,000 a year.
No car looking at any of these cars, bro.
Just wait.
Yeah, so roll out.
Yeah, I got your license plate.
I don't give a fuck about the license plate, brother.
You wait.
I don't care.
Okay, well, go about not caring.
Fuck is you talking?
Prove that you don't care and stop caring.
You's a bitch, bro.
Not that you really care.
Okay, so for the second time, I thought he was done. I was just going to wait for the police who were allegedly called. I found out later that he was not called. I turned my camera off just in case he came back out. I don't want to burn down that battery. I think it's limited to 1 hour. And wasn't ready when he came back out and he snatched my camera. I do try to get him to confess that's what he's carrying, because I missed the point where he actually grabbed it, but he is running.
Niggas like you.
What do you got in your hand there?
Man, fuck you, nigga. I'm leaving, nigga.
The guy stole my phone. Yep.
You want to get in real quick, see if we can find him?
I'm hoping the police are coming. Someone told me they called the police. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, he run back through. Yeah, I was wondering what the hell was going on. I said,
He's mad at me because I looked at his car.
Stopped to lend a hand and help out. Most people, when they witness stuff on Richmond Highway in this part of town, don't care. They just move on and mind their own business. I didn't catch this guy's name. I have his phone number. I'm going to text him this video. Sir, thank you for getting involved.
His kids are inside that tobacco store. I don't think he's going to go too far without his kids.
he left his kids in the tobacco store?
Yeah. First he left them outside in his car. I think that's why he reacted. Oh no, someone's looking at my kids. I didn't even see the kids until after he confronted me.
Well, if you see him, I didn't really get a good look at him.
He's on video.
Yeah, I guess we'll swing back around, I guess. Damn, people are brazen as shit anymore, aren't they?
I can't run that. I'm glad you came around. I was about to pass out from run.
No, he's good. Is he get back in his car?
He had a blue car. I'm not sure if it was the one he moved around back. But another lady saw us arguing, and she called the police. So I'm going to wait by the tobacco store.
There's four of them up there at an accident. I've lived in.
Oh, there he is. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, that's him.
Hey, give his phone. Phone. Oh,
sorry.
Give his phone.
Give it up.
Give his phone. I'll follow him.
Victor 420641. This is public ground. This is your property. I'm now trespassing. Call the police.
Yeah, when I played this back and showed it with someone, I was advised, don't show the part that, quote, incriminates yourself, end quote. Let me explain myself. Trespassing is when you're on property where the property owners or managers don't want you. They'd already told me to leave the sidewalk, and now I'm becoming aware that the police aren't coming as quickly as that lady who told me she called the police indicated. So now I'm trying to get these people, who I didn't realize were so closely associated to the perpetrator, I'm trying to get them to call the police, and I figured this would motivate them. I'm not threatening them, I'm not endangering them, I'm not stealing anything, I'm just trying to trigger them to call the police. Obviously they're hiding something for this guy, so they didn't call the police.
Report me for trespassing.
I never said
Are his kids still in here? All right. You were told me to leave? I went on?
I never said.
Call me. Call the police.
All right, I'm getting a feeling that there's a closer relationship between the perp and the business, or at least this employee. She's now scolding me for oogling his kids, for being a perpetrator. I'm getting all kinds of accusations. I'm just going to lunch. Well, until he confronted me. Now, he called me cracker and used the N-word, which I don't understand. Neither one of us fit the traditional description of the N-word, but she's going to go on about how she's an American, which I never doubted.
Nowadays, we're in a generation where men, women are predators. You never know, and if you have kids for yourself,
What you suspect does not matter. What matters is the law. The law is I obeyed it.
and
The law is he broke it. He threatened me, he stole my phone, he abandoned his kids. He broke 3 laws. He's probably on probation. He's going to jail.
You feel threatened, that's your problem.
I don't feel threatened. I have him recorded threatening me. Call the police. I trespassed again. Call the police.
Well, that was 2 years ago. 2 years and 1 month ago. 2 years, yeah, about was it August? Yeah, about 2 years ago. And the follow-ups to I found this video in my archives. At the time, I thought I was taking my channel in a different direction, and something that happened more recently made me think, yeah, I'm going to see if I can find that old video and put it back up. Yeah, I cut some crap out of it. Here it is 2 years later. As far as I know, that young man never got in trouble with the police. We had the license plate, we had the face, they had the interviews with the lady in the business. Later on, I went back there with the cameras, and at that end of that driveway there was a guy selling essential oils, and he confronted me. We almost got into a fight. I'll see if I can find that video too and re-release that one. But all my friends and family tell me that that part of Richmond Highway crime is so high and so bad that they don't give a crap about the iPhone that's gone. Well, since then I got a much nicer iPhone, and my YouTube channel has gone a completely different direction. But it's just like a little trip down memory lane, having a little fun with it.